What's up everybody, it is me, Vanglorious. Welcome back to the channel. Huge shout out to everyone who keeps supporting, all the new people who have subscribed, and especially you guys who share on our social media like Instagram and TikTok. I really appreciate it. So I know it's been a while since we did any car mods, so as you can see by the intro, I pulled in my A6 today because we have something cool to install on it. Now, for those of you who have been watching for a little bit, you will probably recognize what type of video this is going to be as soon as I show you what it's going to be. It's pretty straightforward. It's most likely a little bit easier than what it was on the Supra, but here's what it looks like. So yes, we are putting on a BuddyClub carbon fiber / leather with red stitching steering wheel on this vehicle. I wanted to do something a little bit different in terms of where I was going with the car. As you already know, I decided to keep it, but the thing behind it is that I want to keep it somewhat a little bit fresh, so I kind of fall back in love with the car. Because usually around this time of year, I end up driving this car 90% of the time. If there is snow on the ground, I try not to take the Supra out at all. So it's going to be shifting to that time of year. I still have to put my winter setup for both that car and the 8.6 on, but the tires and wheels. So I got my work cut out for me. So I'm trying to do all of this before the winter time really sets in with the snow. And I had some other plans too, which you'll see in a later video after the snow kind of disappears for the season. But I have a nice part here from Greddy that's going on this car as well. I won't show you what it looks like just quite yet because there's one or two other things that are going to be happening in conjunction. So you'll just have to stay tuned for that. It's not going to be a huge surprise, but it is going to be a nice addition to the vehicle. So I'm definitely going to need my impact for this. So definitely going to need impact. I'm going to need my ratchet as well. So I also got a new ratchet as well. This thing, I was doing something else on the vehicle just a few days ago, and I had to reverse everything that I had to do. You may see a video with some of that footage, you may not see it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, the job wasn't gonna be worth the headache, so I just reversed everything and put that particular piece back to stock. And like I said, I'll touch on that in another video, but it was a headache and I was kind of pissed, but now that I'm not pissed, I can make a video like this, so you'll hear about it in the near future. So first and foremost, you're definitely gonna need to undo your negative terminal on the battery, because otherwise, that airbag gonna blow the hell up. Take your trusty 10mm and take off the negative terminal. So I've already done that. Not a lot of space, so not much to show you. Just make sure, like I said, that needs to be off. If you don't want the airbag blowing up in your face, definitely take that off. So now we're gonna climb into the inside, and there's gonna be 3 pins that we need to press in to get the airbag come left. So this way it comes out, then I'll show you the rest. Okay, check that out. So there's gonna be a couple portions on here. There's gonna be 3 to be exact. But there's already holes. There's gonna be a hole here on the side, and another hole to the left, and a hole at the bottom. So this way, you don't have to physically poke something else in there. So you just push, push, and push. So with that done, you have this whole setup here. Now, the thing behind this is that you're gonna need a flathead. You're gonna take apart like 4 things. 1, 2. So take them out like so. There is a ground on tab here, and this is all here tight. All right, so now you have it off. So as you can see, those are the connectors that were on the airbag. They have 2 tabs on them at the top here. I don't know if you can see them. You're gonna take a flathead and just take them off. So pry them up, and then they'll be able to come out. And then If you come up here, you'll see right straight ahead where that harness is, that's where your clock spring is at. And then this white piece here, that, if I can get it to focus, that is one of the harnesses you have to take out. And that blue wire that's with it, that is the ground. Just a disclaimer, like on any other wheel install, don't play with this clock spring too much. Just keep the wheels straight as you can. Typically you want to see if you can have the wheel locked, but I mean, it shouldn't pose as too much of an issue here. It should be relatively simple to come off. All right, and we're about to hit this John with a 17. And it came right out. So much better than how it went on my Super. But we're kind of gonna keep this screwed on just a little bit, because when we go and basically we're gonna pull the wheel towards us, because we just want to break the connection on it, but we also don't want to destroy our face and camera with it. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's moving, right? Okay, so our bolt came in handy and helped us from destroying our whole face. All right, so now to take this stuff off. I'll put this right here, and I'm gonna do this off camera, but you wanna make sure everything else comes with you besides these. So carefully leave these in place, because you don't want these moving too much. And then just let it go, all right? So guide them so they're not getting snagged along the way, because that's your clock spring, and if you mess up your clock spring, you're out to, I think $600? You're out $600, so definitely need to be careful with that. And all we're doing is mainly just transferring stuff. So we're gonna work on the bezel first, the silver bezel, because I have a neat plan for it. All right, so this silver bezel, we're gonna put that to the side. I guess we're gonna take off the cruise control module. Those are just 2 Phillips heads as well. So let's get those out. All right, so this whole bracket here that has the stock and everything, all that madness comes out. So your whole back plastic, after you undo the cruise control stuff, it should look like this for you. So it looks a little bit like this new BuddyClub one, it just doesn't have the plastic on the back. So that's what happens to remove those. Now we're gonna take the clock spring bracket out. You'll see now the top portion is gone. So this is what I wanted to save. I actually got some wrap here. And what I wanted to do is, I wanted to take, let's see. I wanted to take some wrap and really just, and I know it looks dusty right now, but it does have a protective coat over it. So don't get it twisted. I'm not putting no, I'm not putting no dusty ass wrap on it. All right, our piece is wrapped. Don't look at the back. I'm not a professional rapper, but our piece is wrapped. So we're gonna throw that on the steering wheel. So I don't know about you guys, this looks good to me. I think this is fine. I'm gonna wipe this down this way. It's not as hazy, but I think it looks a lot cleaner with the all black. So let's get this put back in the vehicle and let's get on our way. All right, so we're gonna guide all this in here. So again, be careful with your clock spring. Put this back on, your 17mm bolt. I'm gonna put my Phillips head back in for this little bracket here, for this piece that we just redid. And then all that's left, plug back in your connections. That's that. This goes here. Put these back in too. Black, that goes back into the orange. All right, put this back in here. And that's it. So, thoughts and impressions on the wheel. I just went for a quick drive and the experience is a lot better. This steering wheel actually does make a difference. It just feels like a much better drive. I don't know, there's not much to say from it. It's more of an aesthetic type of thing, but yeah, it makes driving a little bit more enjoyable when you're touching something that's quality. So I would recommend anybody, if you want to get something like this done, I suggest doing it. Honestly, every little bit helps with this car. It's not the fastest car, so you gotta make it feel nice enough to where you're getting the most bang for your buck out of the whole vehicle. So that's gonna do it for this one though. I'm gonna have a little bit more things to be uploading with the A6, like I said before, but just keep your eyes peeled. I'm trying to make content for you guys, so this way I'm not leaving you for too long. So once you see this video, you'll see more in the future. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, be safe, and peace.